Hey everybody, how are y'all doing tonight? Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Actually, I am not prepared. Get my notes out. How are y'all doing today? I'm so excited. So excited to be here. Um, we are about to get started. We are talking about saving money like a bill. I'm about to go live on TikTok too, and we are going to dig in. Hey y'all on Instagram, how are y'all doing? Let me get blue. How are y'all doing? Hey Joy, hey Journey to Jordan. Let me get my TikTok live going and we're gonna jump in. Hello, it's my mother. She's here. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, mother. It's my mother's birthday, y'all. Ooh, YouTube is popping. We got Pamela, Virginia, Hope. I'm cooking a late dinner from my meal plan. Yay, Janie's here. Hope I'm doing great. I just got finished cooking dinner. We made kale and Bay made fish last night. So Kinsley and I had leftover fish. Bay made himself a salad because he ate fish last night and today. He ate his last night and today. And me and Kinsley ate something else yesterday. So whatever, we ate at home, right? We didn't spend any money. Me and Kinsley did go to the ice cream truck and we spent $5 at the ice cream truck. Hey everybody on TikTok. We were just talking about what we ate for dinner and meal planning. Geraldine, hey, no snow that I know of in Florida, just lots of rain. You got snow in Alabama. Wow. Hope and Janie said happy birthday to you, mother. All right, y'all, we're digging in today. We're going to be talking about why you should save money like a bill. So, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Crystal. I'm a money savings coach, and I'm here to help you save money so that you can live the life that you love and make progress on your big financial goals. So, I have been coaching for a little over 3 years. I started off as a couponer in 2008. I've couponed my whole entire adult life. And what I found as I grew to love couponing is that the act of couponing is so much more than just going to the store with a coupon. It's actually intentionally shopping. So I created a signature shop with a purpose method. And my goal is to help you holistically save money through couponing, budgeting, meal planning, and strategic shopping. They all go together to help you save money. And the reason why I say that is that sometimes I go couponing and I don't use coupons. It's technically strategically shopping, but I can use rewards that I earned from couponing to help lower that out of pocket. Yes, I know y'all got some snow in Maryland. Y'all stay safe up there. But I love it all. So I am now helping you holistically saving money because just couponing is not enough. Can you save thousands of dollars couponing? Absolutely. But if you strategically shop, if you shop with a purpose, in the end, you will end up saving a whole lot more money than just couponing. So I'm Krys and welcome to my live. I go live twice a week. It's looking like Sundays and Thursdays are going to be my live stream days. So Sundays around like 7 or 8 p.m. And then on Thursdays, typically around 4 p.m. is my schedule right now to go live. And I'll be sharing all types of money savings techniques. So tonight we're talking about why you should save money like a bill. So if you have been watching me for a while, you will understand that the first thing that needs to be done in order to help you save money is to actually create a budget. Okay. Creating a budget is essential to saving money. All right. Having a budget helps you save money. Why? Because you literally decide how much money you are going to save. What you're going to do with your money is most important. So a lot of times you don't really have like, a lot of times you have enough money. If you feel like this is true, I want you to put a number one in the chat. A lot of times you have enough money, you are just not using it intentionally. If you feel like you are not intentionally using your money to do what you want with it, can you put a number one in the comments? And I just put some hot sauce on my kale. So my nose is running just a little bit. If you feel like you have enough money, but you're not being intentional with your money, can you just put like a number one in the comments? All right, y'all, I see some number ones coming in. You have enough money, you're just not being intentional with your money. And this is why saving money needs to be like a bill. Okay? Saving money needs to be like a bill. And I'm going to give you, I think I had 3 or 4 reasons why saving money needs to be like a bill, because it's like that important. Okay? Saving money allows you to be intentional. And you're going to hear me talk a lot about intentional. You're going to hear me talk a lot about strategy. I am a strategic money savings coach. Okay? It does not matter how much money you make, you can save money. And then the other thing I will say is, if you feel like you don't have enough, if you feel like you don't have enough, then that just means you had a cash flow problem. And that means we have to come up with a better way or another way for you to save money. I don't have enough money, I have one income, and I don't know how to save. Okay. I can definitely like help you with that. You just have to be open to it. So welcome everybody who's watching on TikTok. We're talking about why you should save money like a bill. And let me pull up my notes. So I'm Crystal, aka Krys the Maximizer. I'm a money savings coach, and I have been couponing for over 14 years, and I've been coaching for 3 years. So what I'm going to share with you today is why you should save money like a bill in order to reach your big financial goals. So if you are watching on TikTok and you have questions, please drop your questions in the questions bar. I answer every single question. If something that I say is helpful to you on TikTok, please go ahead and like this live, give me some love and show me that you like it. Also engage in the live, drop some comments, drop some questions if you feel like what I'm sharing with you is helping. Okay. So the first reason why you should save money like a bill is you need to make it a priority. If you want to save money, put some money signs in the chat. And I don't mean just go to the store and see that you saved. Let me move this down here. And I don't mean just go to the store and see that you saved 50%. If you want to see money saved in your bank account, put money signs in the chat. If you want saved money in your bank account, put some money signs in the chat. Okay? If you want saved money in your bank account, I would like for you to put some money signs in the chat. Okay? It needs to be a priority. You cannot save after you spend everything. Savings need to be a priority. So just like you pay your rent, just like you pay your internet, just like you pay your car insurance, just like you pay daycare for them to watch your baby, you have got to save money. Saving money in a bank account, like saving money, is literally you paying yourself. Literally, you saving money is you paying yourself. And I'm going to preach a little bit more about that. I'm going to preach a little bit more about that in a second. But saving money is paying yourself. You owe it to yourself. Okay. And let me get through these because then I have a lot of jumbled things to say about them all together. Second reason why you should save money like it's a bill is because your money needs a purpose. If you sit here and you just say that you want to save money arbitrarily and it doesn't have a purpose, you won't save. How many times, and you can put a number one in the chat, have you like, oh, I'm going to save money this check when I get it? Oh, the next time I get paid next month, I'm going to save some money. Oh, I'm not going to eat out this week because I'm going to save some money. Did you give that money that you plan to save a purpose? Did you give the money that you saved a purpose? Crystal, what do you mean? I am saving money, and I just recorded a video. I'm saving money for 3 things this year, okay? Number 1, bank account cushion. I want to have like $500 in my personal account, $500 in my business account to be my zero. I don't want my zero to be zero in my bank account, because there's times when I forget a transfer. There's times when bills are more than I expected. There's times when you just need a little bit extra. Okay. I don't want my bank account to be at zero. So that's one thing I'm saving for. Second, I'm saving $5,000 for an emergency fund because I've used every single drop of my emergency fund in 2021. I'm glad I have it, but I need to build it up. My emergency fund is looking like zero right now. And my emergency fund helped me keep myself a little bit above water. Now, I had a financial breakdown in 2021. If I'm just being real here, I'm gonna be real here with y'all, right? I'm a business owner, I have a 6-figure business, but I hit my financial rock bottom in 2021. My problem is my bills are more than what I get monthly. Okay, so that means you need to reduce your bills, anything that's unnecessary, and then you also need to increase your income. That's how you cover that problem. I hit a financial rock bottom in 2021. I had to use every single drop of my savings that I had. Okay. Hey, Lady Joy. I had to use every drop of my savings that I had. And now it's time for me to rebuild that. Okay. I need to rebuild that. If you're commenting on TikTok, please make sure you follow me because I have followed all of you all. So please make sure you follow me so that I can chat with you later. I hit a financial rock bottom and I need to rebuild my emergency fund. And then I'm also saving for a down payment on a new car. The car that I have is about to be 11, 12 years old, and I want to lease a new car. So I'm saving for that down payment. Do you see how my savings has a purpose? You can't just say you want to save to save. Why do you need an emergency fund? How is it going to help your family? Why do you want to save for vacation? Why do you need it? You're not justifying it to anyone. You just want to give your money a purpose. Money flows where there is a purpose for it. Because we will mess up some money that does not have a purpose. If you get a bonus at work and you don't have nothing to do with that money, we will most likely blow that money. Let's be real here. Put a yes in the chat. I've blown a couple bonuses. I have recklessly bought things and I have no idea what the hell I bought or what I did with that money. I have nothing to show for it. Or I bought so much food and I pooped it out. Okay. Let's be real here with ourselves. I have messed up money. Money coach or not, I've messed up money. And we all do. But I have come up with this strategy. Thanks to Mike Michalowicz and Profit First. He does it for business. And I feel like I'm on a cusp of greatness, of something for personal finance, like a better way for us to manage our money. And I'm starting to come up with my own strategies based on what I learned from him. So credit to Mike Michalowicz for helping me with my business. But now I'm like, how can we turn this into personal finance? How can I help families change their finances with the same Profit First method that he used for our business? Like I'm working on something, and you're welcome, mother. I'm working on something that I feel like will help all of us get better with our money. It's all about changing our mindset. And in my Money Saving Academy, which is my group coaching program, okay, I literally and going over money management this month, and I'm going to share this new strategy with them. I have no intentional limit for food, and we have to have a limit for food. Hey Megan, I just want to be financially literate. Understood, right? So we've got to give our money a purpose. The third reason why you need to save money like a bill is because you need to pay yourself. Okay. If you are a Christian in this chat, you might want to turn this live off because I'm going to say some things that some people probably won't agree with when it comes to paying yourself. We go to work, we get paid. We pay for our bills, so like our bills to live, and then we pay our expenses, groceries, gas, beauty, car, children, date nights. We pay for all that crap. But what have you done lately for yourself with your money? Can you tell me? What have you done lately for yourself with your money? What makes you happy? Have you done it with your money? Have you been dying to go on a vacation? Think pandemic out of it, right? We all know that things were restricted because of the pandemic. But are there things that you want to do with your money? Do you want to go on a staycation? I saw a man on TikTok who said, I don't care if you got to rent an Airbnb on the other side of town. You can go on vacation. You may not need to leave your state. Can you drive an hour away, book a hotel, and stay there for the weekend? Can you go to the spa? One of my goals for 2022 is I'm getting a massage and facial every single month. I've already done January. February is already booked. It's in the budget. Why? Because I need to pay myself first. Now, the reason why I said the religious people might get mad at me because there are people out here who will tithe to churches, and you say you're tithing to God, but hear me out. You're tithing to God, but you are paying 10% of your income to a church. You have no idea what you're doing with your money, but you won't pay yourself. You won't invest in yourself. You won't go back to college. Community college, $100 a credit in most states, okay? You won't treat yourself to a spa day. You won't go get your hair done because you got to pay your bills, but you will pay these church people 10% every single week. In the Bible, he said, give of yourself, but it does not always have to be money. You can give of yourself in service. Okay? I just want you to think, if you are tithing every single week, you got to give yourself that same love. What has the church done for you? And when I'm praying to the Lord, he ain't telling me to give my money to church every single week religiously and hurt myself. I'm not saying don't donate. I'm not saying don't give back to the community. I am not saying that at all. I'm just saying you have got to take care of yourself too. And if you can't see what these people is doing, because we know some churches where we've been paying for the building fund for 6 years and we still in the same broke down building. So what is y'all doing with our money? At least if you pay yourself, you will feel 10 times better about your spa day. You will feel 10 times better in your new car. You'll feel 10 times better in your new house. You'll feel 10 times better in your new outfit. Get your hair done, sis. You've been wanting braces. I waited until I was 28 years old to get my braces. And I was so happy to pay every cent of that $5,000 that I paid them. I told my mother, I'm not tithing. My mother used to be like, you need to tithe. I'm not tithing. If it's between paying my rent and tithing, the Lord is going to smack me because I'm like, Lord, I tithe. Now help me pay my rent. He going to be like, girl, I gave you the money to pay your rent and you gave it to them church people. Now you're going to sit and you're going to have to figure it out because you gave your money away. Yes, the Lord will bless you, but I don't have to tithe every week to this church for the Lord to bless me. You can go feed homeless people on your own. You can adopt a child. You can do a lot of good in the world that does not involve you giving your direct cash to an entity that you don't know what they're doing with your money. Now, I've been inside of churches where they give you a full economic breakdown and you can see what had happened with your money. You can see what had happened with your money. Now, that's good. I like that. I like to see what had happened with your money. But if you sitting back and you're giving and giving and giving and giving, and you're not seeing what they doing with your money, you can't see new curtains in the church. You can't see a new piano in the church, but you see the pastor in a new car and a new house and a big old vacation, and you like, the church is falling apart. What is it? But I don't feel like paying the church is paying God, Janie, and you know I love you. I don't feel like paying the church is paying God. I don't feel like that. And I could be wrong, right? And you definitely do what you feel is correct. I'm just making a comparison for people who are at that struggle point where they're doing all of these things, but they're not doing anything for themselves. You gotta do something for yourself. Hey, Rebecca, girl, it's getting hot in here. Yes. Make sure you are set first, then you can help others. Right. She said, that's my child. The Lord does not tell us to be crazy. No one with common sense should be paying tithes but for rent. Being a decent person should be enough. Utility bills at the church has to be paid so you can have a church. Absolutely, Peggy. And I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. Pay the utility bills at the church. I'm here for all of that. And I'm not saying don't give. I'm saying if you give to the church, you need to be given to yourself. That's the biggest thing I'm saying, right? I talked a little shade in there from some past churches that I was in that wasn't being responsible with the money that we were giving. But what I'm saying is if you can give to the church every week, you can give to yourself every week. It's my intention. Of course, Jamie, you have good intentions when you are given that money, right? And you wouldn't still be in that church if they weren't doing good things. Not every church is the same. I'm just talking about if you can give to the church, you need to pay yourself. Can we just at least agree on that? If you can tithe, you can take care of yourself. They said it's money is the root of evil. Please tell me how it's going to be the root of evil to God. Now, I don't agree that money is the root of evil because money is just a tool to get us more of what we want. That sounds better to me. In emergencies like paying your rent, you have to put your Oscar mask on first. Right. Money is a tool to get us more of what we want. So if you can pay the church, you need to pay yourself. Now, I got radical views about church, but that's just me personally. All I'm saying is make sure you take care of yourself. Please. The love of money is what the word says. Now, yeah, you extra greedy, you could become evil. Like when you get to the point where you're extra greedy, then it becomes evil. But we've got to have the money. We've got to have the money. We are talking about that, church, right? I do. I don't typically disagree with you, but for me, it's paying God, but I feel your overall point. Understood. Understood. Yeah, the love of the money is evil. Like extra greedy people. Like extra greedy people. Okay. So that's that point. And I'll see if I lose some followers over that. And that's totally okay. Because I came here to be honest and share my views. But again, I never push my views upon anyone. And you have to do what is best for you in your heart, right? I just wanted to make the comparison of if you're giving there, make sure you give to yourself and take care of yourself because it's your money that you are working for, okay? All right. And Kim, it's all right if you disagree with me, sis. It's totally okay. Everything is everything. I'm still here, friend. Keep going. I'm still going. It's fine. I understand that. The last thing I'm gonna say before I share some other stuff along with this is that life is too short for you not to do what you want with your money. You work way too hard to just pay bills and that's it. So what I've learned, the church love money. Give them your time instead of money and see what they say. You're right. It was like, let me see that light bill so I can pay. I don't debate with the Bible, but I can tell you I give God what's due to him. And baby, I don't want for nothing. That's my life during this pandemic. Understood. But I will challenge you to say this. And then I'll get off the God subject. Tithes and offering can be your time. I challenge you to say this. If you don't tithe, do you feel like you won't be blessed because you're not giving your money to God? Because I can tell you there's a lot of people out here not tithing and the Lord is still blessing them. They had not, when I say not tithing, they're not tithing financially to a church house, okay? And the Lord is still blessing them. They still have a direct connection to the Lord. They're on their knees praying every day and they are reading their Bible. I personally don't think that tithing to a church is synonymous with the blessings of the Lord. I think your heart being in the right place and you doing good just because it's the right thing to do, the Lord will bless you. Make sense? I just don't like when it's like, oh, if I don't tithe, I won't be blessed. That's all. And I struggle with that because I'm like, I have to pay money to be blessed. But I can tell you, I haven't paid to a church, but I have given to the world my gifts, the things that I'm good at. I've given things for free, and the Lord has blessed me because of that, right? Like, this is ministry. This is tithing. I have knowledge that I can share. I had 1,200 videos of knowledge that I can share. So the Lord has blessed me with my business. The Lord has blessed me with opportunities. But I didn't necessarily pay to a church. I gave of my heart, right? And if I wanted to use a crazy example of like you helping your neighbor is giving of your heart if you're doing it just because you know it's the right thing to do. The Lord says he will reign on the just as well as the unjust. Yeah. Yes, Geraldine with the scriptures. That. And I don't want to turn this into church, y'all, but I had to make that comparison. I had to, because I know a lot of people give to the church and then slight themselves. My mother said I gave to my old church and I got hurt. Absolutely. And they wasn't using them funds constructively. And you don't give to a church and you still get your blessings because you do things out of the kindness of your heart. When you have good intentions, the Lord sees that and you will be rewarded for that because you did something just because it was the right thing to do without money even being a part of it. But life is too short for you not to do what he said Sunday, let's have church. Life is too short for you not to do what you want to do. You go to work every single day that you go to work, right? Some of us run businesses, right? Some of us went to work and now we are retired. You worked your butt off for that money. You deserve to do what you want, okay? So how do we do that, Crystal? You need to decide what you are saving for, how much you're saving for, and what the purpose of that money is. And then you've got to start putting it away. So for those of you that are on here saying that you are paycheck to paycheck, you don't have enough, you have to start somewhere. So I challenge you to do $5 to $10 per paycheck. If you can survive with 1,000, you can survive with 990. So every paycheck, put away $5 to $10 with a purpose. So maybe it is to build your emergency fund. Maybe it is for that vacation you're going to take in 2023. Maybe it is for your new car because you know you're going to need one real soon, okay? Whatever it is, I encourage you to save $5 to $10 per paycheck. Okay? Make sense? So, with all of that, saving has to be off of the top. So when I am in my budget planner, after my bills, when I go to the expenses, savings is right there. And I've decided that my $5,000 emergency fund is non-negotiable. So you've got to get like real honest with yourself and say what's important. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, don't go and coffee. Don't go and not buy your coffee and don't go and buy your smoothies. But I want you to decide what's important to you. A coffee every single day at Starbucks, a smoothie every day at Tropical Smoothie, lunch every day at work, or that big financial goal that you want to reach. Now, I'm not saying don't have coffee at all, but maybe you don't go every day. Maybe you go 3 times a week. And those other 2 days are the money that you save. Okay? So think to yourself and ask yourself the question, what is most important to me? And how can I reallocate my money to represent that importance? Does that make sense? Put some yeses in the chat and make sense. My active giving tithes is not tied to the church I'm giving to. It's in my faith in God. Okay, Janie. And that's completely understandable. Feels right for you. Sounds great to me. Whatever makes you most happy. Okay? Reallocate your money so that it does more of what you want. And this is what I teach inside of my Money Saving Academy. This is my 6-month group coaching program where I help you save up to $300 per month by couponing, budgeting, meal planning, and strategic shopping. Right now, this month, we are doing money management. So we're really focusing on making sure that our money is doing what we want. We're making sure that we have our savings challenges in place. We're making sure that our budgets are set. And we are really working towards making sure that all the things that we want to do, we can do this year. But we're doing it bite by bite, piece by piece, right? No one's taking thousands of dollars to do one thing. We're going week by week, paycheck by paycheck, making a change. And I am literally coming up with a new like budgeting strategy that will help our mindset. It's basically like the cash envelopes in the sinking funds, but it's more intentional in the sense of like we can do it digitally or we can do it with cash envelopes. Like cash envelopes is amazing, absolutely. But I'm a digital person. So I am creating like a process for my money, kind of like what I do for my business. And I can't wait to share it. I think I'm going to share it tomorrow with the Money Saving Academy because like I can't hold it in anymore. So we're just creating better ways to be intentional with our money so we can do more of what we want. And if it takes you a year to save for a vacation, it takes you a year to save for a vacation. Okay. So I would invite you to join the Money Saving Academy. We meet weekly on Mondays, either at 9 p.m. or at 12 noon. You get access to the replays if you can't join us. But the biggest perk of the Money Saving Academy is questions. If you have questions about couponing, if you have questions about budgeting, if you have questions about meal planning, we answer those questions every single day. Okay. We help you wherever you are in your process, right? So if it's for you, it's for you. Right now, it's only $1 a day. It's $32 per month for 6 months. So if you want to join, you can invest in yourself to learn how to save even more money. Okay. Hope says, honestly, I never paid myself until Crystal explained it last year. Totally awesome. I feel like you will still be blessed. I give time, energy, and service, not just money. If the church says the only way you can be blessed by giving money, you're at the wrong church. Yes, Kim, and we was at the wrong church. The Lord gives the ones who serve him a spirit of discernment to test the spirit by spirit. Yes, you are so right. You are so freaking right. Okay? So now I will open the floor to questions. And I'm going to change my sticky notes because this is everyone who signed up for the Save $100 in 3 Days challenge. But I do have new women who joined the Money Saving Academy. So I'm going to change all the sticky notes this week. And I have a huge goal this month of adding 100 new members to the Money Saving Academy. And I think we've already added like 2 or 3, and I haven't talked about it much at all. So if you feel like this is for you, I will encourage you to join. The price is going to be doubling really soon. And that is just because the amount of time, energy, and effort in coaching. This isn't just a course. A course is a part of the program, but I'm coaching. What does that mean, Crystal? It means that I take the time to understand you and your financial situation. I give you feedback. I ask you challenging questions. I encourage you to challenge yourself. And I help you create the process that you need that you can use for ever to come, right? The strategies that you learn in the Money Saving Academy don't end at the 6 months. You can use them forever. The challenge is actually over, the chosen styles. We are actually talking about my Money Saving Academy. Now, the Money Saving Academy is created to help you save up to $300 per month through couponing, budgeting, meal planning, and strategic shopping. So you have a full course that covers all the things I just covered: stockpiling, getting your inventory, money mindset. It covers all those things. Make sure you put some chapstick on and some moisturizer. I see. It covers all of those things in the course. And then I do a weekly live training. Huh? You can get your popsicle. Then I do a weekly live training on whatever our monthly topic is. So this month is money management. And then your questions get answered every day. So if you have a ton of coupon questions, budget questions, meal plan questions, then we answer those in the Money Saving Academy every single day. So I created it as a safe space to help you come and save money without the overwhelm, without the shame, without the guilt, without all the anxiety and frustration. There's a lot of amazing things happening in the Money Saving Academy. There's going to be a book club. I am redoing all the course modules. I'm redoing a lot on the back end to make this the best program ever. It's the only program I'm selling for the year. This is the only way that you can work with me. And I'm working to make it the best ever, to be the premier money savings program. Okay. So if you want help, if you want support, if you want to work with me, It's $1 a day right now. The price will be increasing very soon. So once you lock in your price is locked in. So what questions do we have? Yes, welcome the new members. What questions do we have about saving money like a bill? Any questions you have for me about budgeting or anything like that? I'm so proud you learned how to do it. Thanks, Megan. What questions do we have? Questions, comments, concerns? Crystal, you're crazy. Whatever you want to say. I appreciate you all listening to me, getting on my soapbox, talking about religion a little bit, because you know how that gets icky, icky, icky. And I'm glad that we can have like a nice discussion. Oh, I love these questions. I gotten some great questions on TikTok. So if you have any questions, please drop them down below. I'm gonna stay on until about 9 answering questions. So feel free. Okay, Queen Seek says, how do you budget your paycheck and the amount left over after bills? We start from the top, Queen. So there isn't an amount left over after bills because every dollar has a purpose. So I budget my bills and I budget my expenses. I budget my sinking funds. So anything that we spend money on in the month has a bucket. What do I mean by that? I mean that my beauty has a bucket. So getting my hair done, getting my daughter's hair done, getting my nails done, getting my bikini waxed, all of that's in a budget. Eating out is in a budget. So in my budget, I have all my bills. Then I have expenses, gas, groceries, couponing, anything that we spend money on. Anything that we spend money on has a category in the budget. So there is nothing left over after bills. Every part of my paycheck is allocated. So if I get $1,000, it's allocated out. I do a monthly budget of everything, and then we break it up per paycheck. I get paid every week, so every week there's something to pay, but I do an overall monthly budget. Is envelope a good way to budget? If you like to run on cash, absolutely. The cash envelopes is a great thing to do. It really forces you to stay on budget because you can't go over when you have cash. Okay. So when I sign up for the academy, do I automatically get linked into your weekly lives? Yes, you join the Facebook group and you get weekly lives. If you don't have Facebook, you can create a free Facebook account and just join the group. Literally. So when you join, you get access to the Facebook group and you get access to the course modules, and you can dig right in, and we actually have a live tomorrow at 9. You will get an email reminder. Yes, you get a weekly email. You get a weekly email of the classes that are coming up for that week. And then the day of you get a 15-minute email reminder, and it's in the Facebook group. And there's a Facebook group reminder too. So there's a lot of reminders. There's a monthly calendar, so you can add all the dates to your calendar. Sabrina says, you mean putting money aside every month as if it's a bill to pay? Yes. So for instance, I'm saving $5,000 for my emergency fund, okay? Every week, I'm putting $100 away into my savings account. $100 every week. So how I have grocery money, how I have money for gas, how I have money for us to eat out if we ever eat out, how I have money to get my nails done. I can refresh, but I'm not. Hopefully I come back and focus on YouTube. But yeah, so you put the money aside like it's a bill. Like it's non-negotiable. It's not something you can flake on. And you're not waiting to see what's left over. You're choosing from the top how much you want to save. If you feel like you don't have enough to pay all your bills, bare minimum, you should save $10 per paycheck. If you save $20 a week for the whole year, that's $1,000. If you save $10 a week for the whole year, that's $500. Okay. So cash envelopes, mommy, is any expense. So gas, groceries, your hair, your nails, date nights with your husband, anything that's not a bill that you spend money on, you would open an envelope and you would put cash in it. So let's just say your gas budget for the month, ours is so high. So let's say your gas for the month is $200. You would take either every week you'd put $50 in, or when you get paid for the month, you would put $200 in that envelope. Once it's gone, and you can't go over. Groceries. Let's just say you have a $200 per month cash grocery budget. You'd put $200 for groceries in that envelope. When it's gone, it's gone. Same thing for your hair and your nails. So anything that's an expense, not a bill, will go into that cash envelope. When I travel, I do cash envelopes, or I do like a credit card cash. So I will put set amount on a credit card, and that's all you can spend because you can't go over on a credit card. I like to earn the points. But in the past, I have done an envelope. I said this in the Money Saving Academy. I don't even think I have it over here. Here it is. I have an accordion that I use when we travel. And if you can see, whoops, I'm going out of focus on Instagram. I have gas, I have spending, I have Kinsley. This is when you babysat Kinsley and I gave you cash. So I had cash in here for Kinsley. Then I had our spending money, and then I had our gas money because we were doing like a long road trip. And I wanted to make sure that I had gas money to get us there, all around where we were, and then to get us back home. So I use this as my cash envelopes when I travel. Me and Bay are about to go to Atlanta. We have a budget, but I have a credit card, and I bought my credit card that only has $1,000 limit. So between gas and eating out, we can only spend $1,000. And then when I get home, I will pay whatever we spend up to $1,000. We can't go over $1,000. Make sense? So that credit card is our cash envelope. I already had the $1,000 cash for the trip, but I'm just gonna use it on the credit card and then pay that credit card as soon as we get back instead of using the cash. Okay. Or if I want to keep some cash, I'll take some in cash, 500 cash, 500 on the credit card. We can't go over. What other questions do we have? Yes, thumbs up the video on YouTube. Give me some likes on TikTok if this has been helpful. Anybody had any other questions? I have 13 more minutes for questions. We're talking about why you should save money like a bill. I'll recap. 1, saving money needs to be a priority. It can't be you save after you pay your bills and after you spend everything. It needs to be a priority. So for me, $100 a week is my bare minimum. A lot of times I'm saving more, but $100 a week is my bare minimum. Give it a purpose. I'm saving $100 a week for my emergency fund. My goal is to have $5,000 by December, if not more. I'm also saving $1,000 for my bank account cushion. I don't want my bank accounts to be at zero. So for my main business account and my main personal account, I want $500 in each one as my zero. And then I want to save about $2,500 for a car down payment. Altogether, that's about $8,500 for the year that I'm saving, right? So I'm saving in different times, but for the whole year, I'm saving that $5,000, okay? So third, pay yourself. You deserve to pay yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to pay yourself. Saving is paying yourself because you're intentionally saving for something that you want. So whatever your big financial goal is, whether it's for this year or next year, start saving now. Imagine if you wanted to save $10,000 by the end of next year. If you start right now, you can slow do it, right? And you can pick it up at some point. But if you start now, it gives you more time as opposed to trying to save $10,000 in 6 months. And then number 4, life is too short. In the grand scheme of things, people are literally dying every single day. Young, old, natural causes, COVID, accidents. Life is crazy. Do more of what you want with your money intentionally. One of my other big goals for 2022 is we're doing family staycations every single month. We're going somewhere, whether it's for a day, for a weekend, we're going somewhere and we're doing something. I don't want to sit around and wait for 1 or 2 vacations a year, okay? Me and Bay are going to go to Atlanta together. Great. Then we're going to do something with Kinsley. Great. And then my mom's going to come here and spend time with Kinsley. Great. We've got to enjoy life now. I don't want to wait until the summer to do a week vacation with Bay and then us do a week vacation with Kinsley. I want to do mini vacations. And everything doesn't have to cost money, y'all. You could go to a park, You can have a lunch in the park. You can have a picnic. There's a lot of free events. There's so many free events in certain areas that you can go to. Get on Google and look to see what's happening in your area. Enjoy your life right now. Florida is huge. I told Babe we could go to a different beach every other weekend if we wanted to, depending on how far we want to drive. Explore your city. Have you done all the touristy things in your city? Can you get a hotel across town and just pretend that you're away? Enjoy your life. And if you are intentionally saving, you will be able to do that. I'm putting staycation in my budget. So I'm intentionally saving a couple $100s every month in our staycation budget. Literally. This is the only month where we're not going to spend the night somewhere. Next month, we're definitely spending the night somewhere because I'm going to Atlanta, and my birthday's next month. And then in March, we're going to get a hotel and we're going to do the pool thing and we're going to have family fun. Hey, Selena. So enjoy your life now. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Enjoy your life now. Any questions? Give me some likes, some thumbs up, some hearts if this was helpful. Let me know if we have any questions. Questions? Yes, I'm an Aquarius baby. My birthday's on the 15th. It's about a month away right now. I'm gonna have we're gonna have a birthday live party, but I am gonna spend my actual birthday getting freebies all day. I have one coaching call that I can't change that I'll take on my birthday. Other than that, I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna have Babe driving me around, getting all the birthday freebies. I'm gonna make a list right now of where we can go to get all the stuff for free. I'll have a live. I'm gonna treat myself to crabs. And I'll do like a birthday live with margaritas. I won't be giving nothing away, but y'all can donate because it's gonna be my birthday. If everybody just like gave me $1 for my birthday, it will be like the best birthday ever. Yeah, we'll have like a birthday party. I usually have a birthday party like every year. How much couponing do you suggest? I hate it. I suggest what feels good for you. I'm not couponing every week anymore, and I don't feel like you should. But couponing is based on what you need. So, my biggest advice would be to create your list, a needs list and a never want to run out of list, which is your stockpile list, and go from there. And each week that things are on sale, just buy what you need. I would love to help you, the chosen styles, inside the Money Saving Academy, to help you not hate couponing as much, to show you that couponing is based on what you need. If you feel the pressure to go out and do every deal that everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong. Couponing should be to get what you need. So I would invite you to come to the Money Saving Academy. We have a live tomorrow. We are doing money management. I forget what else we're talking about. Let me see. Let me pull up my calendar. Tomorrow. So tomorrow is the 17th. And I'm talking about straight up money management tips, like how to manage your money. And I'm going to talk about my new process of moving money around. But in the Money Saving Academy, I have a full modules about couponing. I answer your couponing questions every day. There's tons of replays in the Money Saving Academy all about couponing. So if you feel like you want help, you want to be better, you want to save more money, I invite you to the Money Saving Academy. You can sign up at moneysavingacademy.com. It's only $1 a day. Okay, it's $1 a day, $32 a month. It is a 6-month commitment. That's my daughter's birthday. Yay! Birthday twins. Mine is on the 9th. Yes, the lists were great advice. I wrote it out before shopping today at the market. Yes, Lady Joy. I'm so glad it was helpful. Lists are life-changing. Lists are life-changing. Raylene says, I so agree with you. Live your life. Have a good time. If you can do a weekend vacation, do it. Like you say, some things are free. Yes. Like there's so many beaches here for us. Like we can go to the beach for free. Sometimes you got to pay for parking, but you can literally go to the beach for free. There's so many parks around here. You could go to the park for free. Even when I was in Baltimore, there's so many things that you can do in Baltimore for free. Even like the aquarium after a certain hour is like super duper cheap. Not free, but affordable, right? There's museums, like especially if you're in Washington, D.C. I don't know how it is with COVID. There's museums and stuff that you can go to for free. Us just going for a drive around certain country roads, you can do that for free. Everything does not have to cost money. Everything does not have to cost money. I don't see your comment, Megan. I say yes, yes, yes. I see you responding to people, but I don't see your comment, Megan. I see you responding to people. Are you an Aquarius? Yeah, I don't see yours, Megan. You gotta comment in the end, but I always see you skip my content comment. I still spent more money than I wanted to, but I'm getting there. One step at a time. You can do it. Megan, drop your comment again. Yes, the birthday lives are always so much fun. I don't think I'm doing a birthday sale this year. I've done a birthday sale in past years. Um, I may do a special bonus. May you send me the list of B-Day freebies, please? Yeah, I don't have it yet because I got to Google. I seen a bunch of TikToks about people going to get all their freebies. So I haven't made a list yet, but I will. I will create a list of freebies. And that is something that I'll definitely share in the Money Saving Academy, but I don't have it right now, but I'm gonna make one. Because I got a month now to prepare, and a lot of stuff you gotta sign up like before. So I'm gonna start signing up now. As a Florida resident, is it still cheaper to go to Disney? Hell yeah. So hashtag goals for 2023. I'm gonna buy us passes outright up until the pandemic. So from the time I lived here I bought my first Disney passes in 2013. I moved here in 2012. 2013 up to 2020. So for 7 years, I had Disney passes. And then for 6 years, I had Universal passes. I had both. Best investments living in Central Florida. So next year, my goal is to be able to buy all of our passes outright. Before we were on the monthly plans, but you save a little bit when you buy outright. So next year, I want to buy us passes. The ones that I'm looking at are about $700 per person with free parking, some blackout dates, but not too many. But all the parks, I want all the parks and the water parks with the hopper. So I think around $700 to $800 per person for the year. But it costs like $100 and something for one Disney trip. So for 3 of us, it'll probably be $400 for one trip. So to pay $2,400 for the whole year unlimited, that's the best deal. So you only have to go about 2 times a month to really make it worth your while, like the pass worth your while. So next year, that's going to be like one of the top things we do, like buy Disney passes outright. So probably like $2,500 outright for the 3 of us, but I'll take it. It is the best. And you can go when like there's no one there. Like I can't wait. You will get there. I haven't couponed since November, and I blow through my grocery budget. No, get better with your groceries. I did my first couponing trip in like 2.5 weeks. I went to CVS at the beginning of January, and I only spent 70 cents. I went to Walgreens today, and I spent about $22 plus tax. And I probably won't go couponing again, depending on what the deals are looking like. But today was a great deal. So if you haven't watched my Walgreens video yet, you can go over to my YouTube channel right now, Krys the Maximizer. If you're not following me over there, TikTok and Instagram, what are you doing? Go check it out. I did post my Walgreens video. I posted a reel and a TikTok of that Walgreens haul, but you can do it. And it's okay. You can get back on the horse. It's never too late to get back on the horse. It's okay. I was blowing through my grocery budget too. But now we're getting better. Now we are getting better. We're getting better. Okay. Any additional questions? I opened a second checking account per your advice just for bills. Oh, Selena, and I'm talking about it more tomorrow in money management. I'm gonna break down my new whole system. I feel like who's the man that discovered gravity? I can't think of his name. Is it Sir Isaac Newton that discovered gravity when the apple fell on his head? It's almost like the clarity I got when I created the Shop with a Purpose method, supreme clarity. This profit first method that I'm using for my personal bills and expenses, and it's amazing. It's amazing, Selena. Like, and it's working. Me and Bay it's working. All of our bills and expenses for January are completely fully funded, and there's really no way for me to mess up the money. You can start right now. Do you still have grocery shopping to do this month? I challenge the Money Saving Academy members to do a no spend. Do you still have grocery shopping to do this month, or are you done? Because it's the 16th. If you still have grocery shopping to do this month, there is still time. There is still time. I challenge you to do a no spend. I challenge you to go like 5 days without spending money. I challenge you to use everything in your fridge, your freezer, and your pantry before you go and buy new stuff. Unless you have a baby, obviously your baby needs formula. But if your kids are not drinking formula, I challenge you to be creative and use what you have and not spend any more money. If you already feel like you spent too much money, then if you feel like you already spent too much money, what can you do to reduce? Put your kids on a limit. They've got to know how many snacks they can eat in a day. Allocate them snacks. As long as you feed them their 3 meals and they get their allocated snacks, don't allow them to eat you out of house and home, because sometimes they be eating because they're bored, not because they're hungry. Gotta put them kids on a limit. As Hope, when you put the kids on a limit, it gets a little better than when we with virtual school, it was but I had to put Kinsley back on the limit. I seen a mom on TikTok. I wish I knew what her name was so I could give her credit, but this is not my idea. I saw a mom on TikTok. She made a bento box for her kids for the day. She put all kinds of little snacks. It was 4 grapes and 2 strawberries, and she cut up 1 apple and split it between the 3 kids. They had a sandwich. They had juice. They had everything they needed in that bento box. If they were hungry or they needed a snack outside of their breakfast and their dinner, because that bento box had a sandwich in there for lunch, then they just got that box and they could graze from that box all day. But she set it up. And then I think she said the box would last 2 days and she would just make them another sandwich for lunch the next day. You've got to put these kids on a limit. I talked about that in the Money Saving Academy too. They can't eat just because it's there. You got to pre-portion them snacks and let them know, you only get 3 snacks a day. Here's your breakfast, here's your lunch, and here's your dinner. That's it. And just because you're sitting around bored doesn't mean you need to eat. Make them go outside. If you have the availability, I don't know where y'all at, but if your kids can go outside, make them go outside. They can read a book. They can do some handwriting. They can do a hobby. We had to find stuff to do off the iPad and off of TV. Download some creative activities for them. If they're in high school, have them do something constructive. Have them read a book. Take them to the library to get books. Make it an experience. Because otherwise they would just sit and eat. My kids are in virtual school, so I have to get my life. Yes. Otherwise they will sit and eat. Selena says, let me tell you, this is so much simpler and I don't have to worry that my account will be negative. I love it, Selena. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I agree with you. All right. It's past 9. I've been preaching and I wasn't paying attention. If you want to join the Money Saving Academy, it's moneysavingacademy.com. The price will be increasing really soon. It's actually going to be doubling because the results that the Money Saving Academy members are getting is insane. That one of them was why are you saying this and not saying that? Because we do a whole lot more than that, which made me double check myself, right? So the price will be increasing. So if you want to get in, lock in your price right now. Go to moneysavingacademy.com so you can get more lives like this. I will be live again on Thursday. So I will see y'all on Thursday. Money Saving Academy members, I will see you tomorrow. Okay? 9 p.m. Eastern. Y'all have a good night. Bye.